made all the difference. It's a less traveled road when we stop and think about transit systems and their accessibility, when we think about architecture and how people will get into those buildings. And as Reagan said, we don't want a big push, we just want to be considered and included. And maybe this showcase of television allows us to see the wonderful abilities of these young people, the love in their families, the inclusiveness of their communities. As we watch classrooms raise money, as we watch our videos, as we meet these young people, we know we have to be part of this wonderful Easter Seals family. We want to watch these kids grow up to be like Reagan, to be articulate spokespeople, but that's only going to happen if you get to a telephone right now. 688-1188. That's what it's all about. The ability to stand up and to be counted as one of the backers of these fighters. These kids that number 7,000 in this province. An organization that is the oldest charity in Ontario since 1922. It encourages an advocacy. It demands an enlightenment to our society. It employs 37 nurses in 23 district offices. It's very worthwhile. But we have to translate those good intentions of you accepting those facts into a donation right now. Let's get to a phone and back the Reagans. 688-1188. And we've got some new people on some phone panels that just want to hear from you right now at 688-1188. And my friend Sharon Bowes is going to tell you about these new friends.
And we have a whole host of new friends here, and you will notice definitely some familiar faces. We'd like to welcome the people from Telemedia, a first for Superthon. Great to have them up for Superthon 90, pitching in to help us attain our goal of $90,000 in 1990. Favorite hits, AM 790, and of course Sudbury's best country, CIGM. If you want to talk to CJ Johnson, and CJ has been with us over a number of years with Superthon, give him a call. He's got his own particular telephone number at 688-1498. CJ believes in the Easter Seal Superthon. He believes in our Easter Seal kids. So give us a call. Also, Rick Fawcett, a brand new dad, Rick.
For the second time. She's 3 weeks old. Her name's Kylie. She's healthy, and I have 2 healthy daughters. And on behalf of anyone who has healthy kids, show your appreciation. Call the telethon. Make a donation. It's your way of saying thanks for having healthy kids. My number is 688-1497.
1497 to get through to Rick Fawcett. You listen to him on a daily basis. Give him a call right now. Show him your support for the Easter Seal kids. Peter, you have another phone panel standing by down there.
A brand new phone panel along with our friends from Telemedia. Pete Marwick and Thorne have also dropped by. I would quickly like to introduce you to them. We have got Maria Maroney at 688-1488. We've got Graham Murphy as well, 688-1487. Wayne McDonald's a busy guy. His phone's 688-1488. Breen Keenan's here. You can call Breen at 688-1485. I know a lot of you would like to speak to him. And rounding out the Pete Marwick Thorne group is Lee Sege. Lee's is also on the phone. This only works if you phone these people. They care. We hope you at home watching our program care as well. Jerry?
It starts with our friend Joyce Nelson here, and Joyce Nelson is from Hague Street, apartment 204, and she, through this mall, has raised $160, and we would like to thank Joyce for being here today and bringing that money down. Joyce is helping back a fighter, and thank you very much, Joyce. And she says, thank you, and she's a member of the Shooting Stars. And other stars in our community we're going to find right here from Holy Trinity Men's Club. And Holy Trinity Men's Club, Jim Alinsky. Hello, Jim. John Sander? Now, perhaps, Jim, you could explain to us a little bit maybe the Holy Trinity Men's Club and this presentation.
Well, Holy Trinity Men's Club is very versatile. They help out a lot of community organizations, and today we have a presentation of $600 to make to a worthwhile cause. Again, we would like to continue this in years to come, and Jerry, this is John Sanders, our treasurer. He'd like to make the presentation to you of our check.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, John. $600 from the Holy Trinity Men's Club. Thank you very much, fellas. And the Holy Trinity Men's Club is committed to philanthropy and improving the human condition, and each year they come forward, they manned our telephones at 8 o'clock, and they're investing in those 250 young people. They're becoming angels at Holy Trinity Men's Club, and I think we've got our angel master over there with Peter Millett.
You would not believe the response we've been getting to our angel board. Listen, for a pledge of $50 or $100, your name comes up here. We literally can't keep up with the angels on Superthon this year. On our auction line for a bid of $25, Mr. Gary Jans has got himself this beautiful women's hygienic gift basket from the Body Shop. I do want to take the time to not only put this down, but to give you an idea of some of our newest angels here in the Superthon. They include Al Newton with a pledge of $50, Mr. and Mrs. Stan Williams, $50, Eva LaChapelle with $50, Louis Chartrand with $50, Wendy Carver with $60, David and Louise Henry with $50, Frank Noble $50, Jared and Aurelia Ladissour $50, Antoinette and Claudio Canduso $50, Mrs. Lee's Kawa $60, Ted and Donna Thomas have also donated $50 to the Superthon cause. We mustn't forget one of our great friends here at the Superthon, Lee Reed, has also donated $50 to the Superthon, and she would encourage any other secretary and administrator in Sudbury to do likewise. 688-1188 is the number to call. On our auction, we've got another item coming up. Our auction line is 688-1499.
I'd like to introduce Gates Gannett. And Gates, can you explain your presentation this morning?
Well, thank you very much, Jerry, for allowing us to participate in the Easter Seal Superthon. We feel it's a very good cause, and it runs right in line with the Telemedia commitment to helping children. We're very happy to be here today, helping children again. And on behalf of all the sales team representing AM 790, CIGM-FM, and the TV Guide, we're very happy to present this check to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gates. $600 from the Telemedia sales team. Obviously a familiar face, but a more familiar voice. I'd like to welcome the morning man, Mr. Bill Toffin.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Congratulations on the fine job that you and everybody here is doing in the Superthon 90. Well done.
Thank you. And you also have a very tangible investment in terms of your personal endorsement, as all those good listeners who listen to you each morning and that wonderful radio that, in fact, you present to the Sudbury community. You have something that you'd like to present to those kids that we're talking about.
Well, to make a long story short, we have a check for $1,000, Jerry, from the Trust Fund. It's a Telemedia Children's Trust Fund, and it's right in line once again with what you're doing here today at Superthon 90. And I'd just like to say thank you to all the sponsors who donate the articles that we auction off each and every week, and to all the bidders. Thank you very much, and best of luck in Superthon 90.
Thank you, Bill, for the $1,000. Perhaps you saw Bill MC that wonderful contest last month, and it was well done. If you're a friend of Bill Toffin's, let's make a pledge right now at 688-1188. And gentlemen from Telemedia, let's find out how these checks have affected our tote. $48,879. That's great, but we need more. We've declared an objective of $90,000, and that's only going to happen if you get to a telephone, as our friends from Telemedia have, Bill and Gates, and all the announcers up there. Let's make their phones ring, 688-1188, and you have to have a good reason to get to the telephone. Well, I've got some great reasons, and there right now is Sharon Bowes.
We have
It's 688-1188, but you can talk to people personally if you want. You can talk about your commitment to these young people. Talk to Carol right now at 688-1495. We want Carol's phone to ring, but it's only going to ring if you come to the telephone yourself in your house and pick it up and dial 688-1495. There it is ringing. Now, Mark is a very popular guy. We've seen this face around town. We know this man, and we want to talk to him right now at 688-1491. Make his telephone ring. Make a pledge to Mark, 688-1491. We'll just wait here for a moment till his phone rings. Could be all afternoon, depending on how few friends Mark really has. We'll know in a minute. 688-1491. Time marches on. We look at Mark, we look at Jerry, and wonder, will the phone ever ring? There it rings right now. Carol, though, her phone is not ringing. 688-1495. Make the phones ring. Back a fighter. Invest in the idea the money stays in Sudbury, not shuttled away to cushy jobs and cushioned offices in Toronto. It stays right in Sudbury. We have 2 district nurses. We have 250 young people in our community. We have a camp in Northern Ontario. And right now you can go, reach into your pocket and invest and talk to Brad. Pledge $60 to Brad right now. Send a kid to camp, 688-1492. Talk to Greg right here at 688-1489. Talk to Carol Bond, favorite hits. We all know Carol's voice and that wonderful music at 688-1493. $14.93. You can talk to Carol Bond. This could be the thrill of this afternoon. There is no doubt of that. Talk to this woman right now, 688-1493. Look at her face. She wants to talk to you. She's lonely up here. Here she sits her whole Sunday afternoon just trying to make these phones ring. We got to make everybody's phone ring, but they're awful quiet right now, friends. It means we got to get you to a telephone. We got to get you to make a call right now at 688-1188. Please back a fighter. There's a lot of hype, and we talk a lot, and we make silly comments on the phones, but it's only going to work if you get there. You're the one who invests in the kids. You're the one who invests in the programs. And you know, I talk too fast and rant and rave because
the people from Telemedia, Favorite Hits, AM 790, and Sudbury's Best Country, CIGM, want to hear from you. Now, here's a newcomer to the phone panel. You wake up to this man every morning on Favorite Hits, AM 790. Bill, any special appeal for people to give you a call?
Sharon, other than the fact that we're here waiting for your calls right now, this is your way of backing a fighter. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you. I got to get the phone. I'll talk to you later.
688-1489. That is Bill Toffin's number. As I said, you wake up to this man every morning. You want to give him a call and make your pledge to back a fighter. Scott Overton, now, you may wake up to this man every morning as well because he does mornings on Sudbury's Best Country, CIGM. His telephone number, 688-1494. Talk to Scott. He wants to talk to you. He wants to take your pledge. Make a specific call to Scott Overton. Thank you very much. Chris Johnson, CJ, a good old friend, and I don't mean old in a derogatory sense, CJ, but a good friend of Superthon, 688-1498. You can talk to CJ right now. Make your pledge to back a fighter. CJ's taking the time out of his busy day. CJ has a son, Jay, and he knows the importance of keeping kids right across Northern Ontario healthy. Call CJ right now. And of course, Rick Fawcett, another new dad, 688-1497, will get you through to him. Make that call right now. Talk to your favorite radio personality from Telemedia. Do it right now. 688-1188 will get you through. Call now. We pass now the microphone over to Peter Millette, who is sitting by with Adele O'Boo.
Well, I'm kind of sitting down on the job, but I just wanted to take the opportunity to talk to Adele because tell everybody where you're going when you leave here.
At McDonald's.
And what do you think you're going to have for lunch today?
McNuggets.
You know, we just talked to Melissa Weaver, and she said that she was heading out there. Maybe you're going to get a chance to meet her.
Bye.
Maybe. Tell everybody at home the number that we want them to call. Look in that camera, and you tell them the number that we want them to call.
688-1188.
Right on. So are you having fun today?
Yeah.
Adele told me, she said, you know whose picture I saw in the paper last night? And I said, who? She said, Melissa Weaver's. And we know that Melissa's picture's in the paper because she's this year's Tammy. But next year, maybe, we'll have your picture there. Wouldn't that be exciting to have your picture in the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. You had the opportunity to say hi to some people over there when you were with Sharon. Did you forget anybody? Because before you go for lunch, this will be your chance to say hi to anybody. Who's special watching at home you want to say hi to?
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Well, listen, we're going to let you go for lunch. Thanks for coming. And we're going to throw things over to Jerry Lougheed, who's standing by with Breen Keenan. Jerry?
And our friend, and certainly well-known in Sudbury, Mr. Breen Keenan. Welcome to Superthon, Breen Keenan.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Have all the blood gravitate to their feet. They will not sit down until their phone rings. So everybody stand up, take your phone number, hold it in front of you. Everybody up, holding your number, and you can't sit down until the phone rings in front of you. We want these phones ringing. When your phone rings, you can sit down. Make these phones ring. These people want to hear from you. Talk to Mark, talk to Bill Toppin, talk to the afternoon men, talk to Carol Bond and Greatest Hits. They're standing. Look at their numbers. Look at their lonesome faces. They want to sit down. These people aren't into physical exercise. Standing here is awkward for them. They want to get down on their chairs. They feel like fools, and they're all standing. I have one person sitting down. We want you to call them right now. Mr. Cameraman, let's get into this number right here. Look at this number. We want 688-1490 to ring. Allow this person. We got two people sitting down. Bill Toppin, of course, celebrity, sits down first. But we want all the other celebrities sitting down, too. We've got two people down. We want the whole station. The people in the sales forces. You're a merchant. You buy from these people. We want their phones ringing. Talk to them right now. Talk to Carol. Talk to Mark. My goodness, Mark, don't you? Oh, aren't you lucky, Mark? Boy, isn't this terrible? You and I here together, Brad. Will your phone ring? Look at this man. Brad wants to talk to you right now. Make it. Please call. Please call. The man wants to. There he goes. Oh, no. Here we go. The trio. Here we are. The three amigos. What are we going to do? Are we going to make their phones ring or not? Look at this man.
It'd be embarrassing, Jerry, if I have to stand here all afternoon.
Yeah, that's over there. Make Rick's phone ring. Rick Fawcett, AM 790, 688-1497. Let's talk to Chris Johnson. Do you have anybody out there that likes you?
I'm waiting on you. Please.
There, see there. Oh boy, now Scott, it's the test of truth here. There he is, and Scott is surviving as well. We got all the phones ringing, and that's what we want. 688-1188. Talk to your friends at Telemedia. Talk to your friends at Pete Marwick Thorne. We want you to make the telephones ring, and it's only going to happen if you get to a telephone right now. 688-1188. Make the phones ring. Back a fighter. You've heard from the doctor. You've seen the kids. You've met the parents. You know the need. We don't want to wait for the other guy. We don't want you to sit back and procrastinate. We want the phones ringing now at 688-1188. Peter, what about those angels?
Well, the people from Telemedia and the people from Pete, Marwick and Thorne are not here just for the simple thrill of being on television. They are here to help out. You play a great part in what we're doing. You're here to help out as well by tuning into the Superthon. As Jerry has said, and I'm sure you all know, the number is 688-1188. Remember, if you make a pledge of $50 or $100, your name goes up on our angel board. And look at all of the angels we have on our board right now. But we've also got Maria from Pete, Marwick and Thorne, 688-1488. She's not taking a call right now. And the lady down at the end, Lee Sege, is not taking a call either. She's at 688-1188. And listen, if you phone the first time and the line's busy, please don't give up. Don't mean that's a reason not to ever call again. Just do that. Pick up the phone right again and call us right back. Jerry?
Steve McDonald, who will pay $200 for this, realizing Bill Coffin is here. Stupid joke of the day. A man went out to hunt bears, couldn't find any bears. It started to get dark. He was headed back to his camp. A bear jumped out of the woods, grabbed his rifle, threw it in the nearby creek, grabbed the little man, threw him flat in his back. There he lay with a several hundred-pound black bear towering over him. He looked up at the heavens and he said, "Lord, make this bear a Christian." And with that, the bear put his paws together and said, "Dear Lord, thank you for this food I'm about to receive." Steve, you owe us $200. And that's the stupid joke for Sunday, Bill. We want the phones ringing, and that's only going to happen if you get there right now. 688-1188. That's what makes the phones ring. We can act silly, and we can talk too quick, and we can be really hyped up, but it really comes to you going to a telephone. That's what it's all about. 688-1188. Back a fighter. All the money stays in Sudbury. All the money goes to the kids, and it improves the quality of life in the community that you and I love. And it's going to happen because you're going to go to a phone right now. You're going to back a fighter. You're going to get there right now. Now, you want to do it. Now, get to that telephone, 688-1188. Back a fighter.
Live via satellite, CBC and affiliated stations present the 1990 Easter Seal Superthon.
Good afternoon. I'm Valerie Pringle.
I'm Peter Feniak. We have a band in here to lift our spirits, and I hope the telethon is lifting your spirits. These things go by all too quickly, don't they?
Yeah.
And in fact, we were to meet a young man named Robert Betts. He was going to join us. Robert will be here later. He's held up because of the weather. Robert's also typical of some of the people that are helped by Easter seals because his problems didn't arise from birth. They arose in a motor accident, and we will talk to Robert about that later. But now we've got an exciting musical act. They are sisters. They sure look like twins to me.
Yeah.
They're great. It's spelled T-U. Here is 2.